going on believing, and on till we're all cried out. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. But this time it's not about escaping. We don't feel like it. We don't feel like it. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. We both have thoughts of leaving when thoughts get thrown around. But we keep going on believing, and on till we're all cried out. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. But this time it's not about escaping. We don't feel like it. We don't feel like it. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. About escaping. We both have thoughts of leaving when thoughts get thrown around. But we keep going on believing, and on till we're all cried out. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. But this time it's not about escaping. We don't feel like it. We don't feel like it. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. We've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture. Well, now they can't wait for it to begin, and begin it will any second now. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Lorient haven't been having the best of times recently. No points from the last 9 available.
Well, they've hit a very worrying run of form, Peter, that needs to be arrested quite quickly, or they may take on a reputation of being the whipping boys from here. It's time to get back to basics and be a more competitive proposition. Getting the defence organised and a focus on clean sheets can help stop the rot and help them step away from it. And I hope the manager hasn't overindulged in meetings, because that can drive players mad.
We have already started here. Towering header! Oh, he's got that completely wrong. Lorient are newly promoted to the top flight. First season up, what would their target be?
Well, I think staying here. I think that will be their target, certainly the first objective, and they'll want to try and get to 40 points or whatever the safety line will be. Everything else can probably be seen as a bit of a bonus, really.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. He's picked him out. Face to face with the keeper.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And it's got through. Great leap! They've scored! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Big chance! He's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then
He's had a go! He's done very well to get to that.
well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Cuts it out. Oh, good interception. Nolan. It's a loose ball. And that's been won straight back. Big chance hit. Hits one! Danger averted for now. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already hits one! And the header! Harmlessly behind. them one. Pushes it out wide. Right through the middle. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Driving on, a real... goes for it!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Plays it back. Shapes the shoots! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Forward it goes. Aimed long and direct. He spotted the run and played him through. And he's there to cut it out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's had a shot! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So that's 2 now without reply. Played out to the right. Could be thinking about a shot here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Good save, really well read.
Well, it's always worrying that the psyche is affected after a missed penalty.
Played into space out wide. He's left his man. Got a sight of goal here. Can he score? Great idea, just poorly executed.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Battles to win it back. And out to safety. And the referee brings it to a close. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and a result which is well deserved. So perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful yellow sunshine. These are conditions for the beautiful game. At least that is how it should be. The backdrop could not be any more idyllic. The players are with us now. The crowd is in good number and in shirt-sleeve order. It is lovely to be able to breathe fresh air without having to wrap oneself up to the gills, and simply to turn up and to enjoy a match that matters to so many. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And the finish! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
He'll hammer it! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Mbappe is the obvious thing.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Now it's Icardi. And it's Neymar. Neymar spreads it towards the left. Neymar. Can he finish? It's in! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Neymar, played out to the right. Tries to get it forward quickly. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Over to the left. Kimpembe does well to read it and intercepts. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. First half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
wasn't. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Complaints about that challenge, robust but fair.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Neymar. Narrow Icardi, out wide to the right. Mbappe. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Neymar. Kurzawa is desperately calling for it out wide. And the shot! It's bounced out! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Hits one! Can he deliver? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. That's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Heads it! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. What are your thoughts on today's game then? Well, hello to everyone and welcome as you join us for the second of these group stage games. Competition only a couple of match days old, but there have been already plenty of talking points, much for us to scrutinise over the course of a fortnight or so. Winners on day one, no doubt now looking to cement their place in the latter stages as quickly as possible. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. So, having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after...
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Dinks one in. And a second time! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Abubakar, shots on! Abubakar. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Well, they can break here. Nolan. Looks to thread it through. Goes for goal! It's in! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
He's left his man. Out to the left it goes. And a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Plays it in. He's gone for it! Get the better of his opposite number. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Abubakar.
Porto have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And it's got through. In with a header! It's in! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Is it in? Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Meets it first time. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Hit. Can he score? Boubacar. It's got through to him. Going through. Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nolan. Porto keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And he heaves it forward. And the counter is on. Looking for space out wide. Can he finish? Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Porto get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that's...
Nolan! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And the weighted pass. Here it is now, surely!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Keeper's ball. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Here it comes. Has a pop! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So the lead now is 2. Plays it out to the wing. Well played, he saw that coming. Ball is over the line. Looks to clip it forward. Lovely bit of skill there. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. There is the final whistle. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. It is a venue, this, which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So off we go then. Battles to win it back. Nolan. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Goes long. Looking for space out wide. It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. 1-0, never any doubt. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, the keeper certainly guessed right, but there was enough power to find the target.
Marseille go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. No foul, says the referee. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Thauvin was brushed off the ball there. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's cut it out. He's had a shot! And now they can launch a counter. He goes long, and he's onside. Beautifully done. Big chance! And somehow it stayed out. Good interception.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Nolan! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Out wide to the right. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played into space out wide. Chance and shoots! And in it goes! A goal at a really telling moment. Lovely goal, perfect. There is the half-time whistle. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Going through. This is promising. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Going for goal! Goal! And the comeback is complete! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Forward it goes. Pushes it out wide. He's got away. Tovin goes up and over. Has gone out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Can he put it away? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Repelled by the keeper. Marseille keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Oh, great ball! The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Germain gets it away. He's there to get rid.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Payet.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Hits one! Oh, that's a waste. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And out to safety. And that will be the final act. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
A very skillful playmaker.
It's Costa! That is wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Oh, he's Lamar! It's there!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Atletico Madrid have an early lead. Good start. And the ball's come out. Defence has got rid of that. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Diego Costa. Costa. Partey. Is there any support? He might not need it. Goes for goal! And it's hoisted clear. Costa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And the counter is on. That's put paid to a promising move. Defenders on the back foot. Partey tries lifting it over. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The great crew did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half.
Going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Zaha.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
He's away! Shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Koke. Gets it back. Has he picked him out? Has a swing at it! Really well taken goal. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
And it's Koke. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the wing. He's left his man. Can he put it away?
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Battles to win it back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Now it's Costa. Out to the left it goes. Great ball, and now the shot. Saul.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's found his man. And he's onside. A chance! He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Atletico Madrid have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Saint-Etienne in with a header! Goal! Saint-Etienne! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's gone for it! Away from immediate danger. Back in, he's had a goal! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me. Saint-Etienne have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they... Towering header! Oh, taken with style! Oh, that's neat. Out wide to the right. And he has been fouled there.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate them.
He's had a crack. And he heaves it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cleared without complication. It's got through. Clears it out of harm's way. And that's been levered clear, aimed long and direct. And the first 45 minutes are up. Genuinely interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. How would you review the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. Knocks it away. Vila. Kolodziejczak. Forward it goes. That's been won straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Saint-Etienne seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Still going. It's shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And he's on his way! And he's on, looking to shoot! He has done it! Saint-Etienne are all square! Oh, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
His second of the game, and an eye shoots! Time for a change in personnel. Up he gets! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And he's there to cut it out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's got away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Kolodziejczak. Nolan. A real chance to break. Plays it out to the flank. He's left his man. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Oh, real chance! He's in! Going for goal! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Saint-Etienne can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded.
And that's that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great...